the light of the dwindling revenue accruing to the Nigeria from crude oil sales, it was quite alarming to learn about the whistleblowers' allegations that over $2.4 billion in possible revenue by the country was allegedly lost from the sale of 48 million barrels of Nigeria's crude oil cargoes in China. While it is imperative to highlight that these are unverified allegations, the onus is on the House of Representatives as a responsible house of the Nigerian people to carry out a thorough investigation to ascertain the veracity or otherwise of these allegations, including the investigation into crude oil exports from Nigeria from 2014 to 2022, to ascertain the accuracy of recorded revenue from the source during the period, the utilization of this revenue and identity, and likely additional losses in the revenue to the country.
With regards to formal documents that NNPC appended or that were mandated of NNPC confirming these figures as the crude oil that was lifted in the years you have mentioned, or is this as a result of the investigation by the molecular, what's the name of the company again?
Molecular Power System.
Molecular Power System. Was it Molecular Power System investigation, or was it NNPC's corroboration? Same goes to the declaration by the CBN, because it's important that for the nature of what we're investigating, we speak to the facts. We speak to facts and not just mere allegations. So it will be important, sir, for you to provide us, to aid us in the work, formal documentation to ascertain, if you have them, that these are the figures, or we refer to molecular power systems to know where they obtain their data from.
Urgent need to investigate the over $17 billion stolen from undeclared crude oil and liquefied natural gas export to global destination, sponsored by me, the 8th session. And it reads, the House notes that the following, the colossal figure of crude oil theft, the past administration in 2013 held a meeting with all the major oil companies to proper solution to the embarrassing challenge of crude oil theft in our dear nation. Attendance was the past president, the vice president, the governor of Delta State, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, ministers, and to the general of the federation and the service chiefs. Furthermore, that the following, the result of the meeting at the behest of the president, Molecular Power System Limited was engaged to provide technical data records of crude oil and liquefied natural gas lifting in Nigeria as obtained from NNPC and landing certificates at the global destination, to verify possibility of non-declaration of the federal government by the multinational company. Let me be aware that the data gathering of shipment to the United States for the period of 2011 to December 2014 through critical NNPC data and the Central Bank pre-shipment inspection report shows an undeclared crude oil shortfall of 57,830,000 of Nigeria crude oil, translated to well over $17 billion to the United States of America. Also, over $3 billion to China and 522,600,000 to Norway. These were conclusively ascertained by the buyers. Bill of lading, arrival date, destination port, quantity of crude oil, and other documented information. Furthermore, aware that this job has been done in 51 countries where Nigerian crude oil has been exported. The report of the United States of America, being the largest receiver of crude oil and that of other countries, was made available to the former president. The Office of the Attorney General, NIMASA, EFCC, as at today, the country has to eat credit over 17 billion of recoverable shortfall for undeclared crude oil export to global destination. Dismayed at the desiccation policy of the federal government, which warrant loading of crude oil from Nigeria to be monitored by the DPRO, the Navy, the Customs, Nigerian Port Authority, NPA, the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency in the matter, has been crippled over the year till date. This agency has majorly lost the capacity to go to offshore location to witness loading. The machine that monitor loading into vessels were bought, owned, calibrated, and operated by the International Oil Company, IOC, without monitoring. Further dismayed that this data gathered showed for LNG shortfall a total of 747,460 metric tons of liquefied natural gas, estimated at about $461 million, was firmly established shortfall for shipment to several countries. This revenue loss was traced to cargo at each destination port of entry and has been established as undeclared cargo. Observe that Nigeria has recoverable shortfall of over 17 billion from undeclared crude oil and liquefied natural gas export to global destination. Result that the House set up an Ad-Hoc Committee to investigate the over $17 billion stolen crude oil, undeclared crude, and liquefied natural gas to global destination, involving 20 companies, 2 agencies of government, 2 law firms, and consultant technical appointed by the past government. Mr. Chairman, sir, those companies that were involved, that we investigated then, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, Mobil Producing Nigeria Limited, Shell Western Supply and Trading, Chevron Nigeria Limited, Total Exploration and Production Nigeria Limited, ESO Exploration and Production Nigeria Limited, China National Offshore Oil Corporation, Adas Petroleum Exploration, ExxonMobil, Duke Oil, Star Deepwater Petroleum, Comfort Oil Limited, Nigeria Agip Oil Company, Petrochar Limited, Shell USA Trading and Company, Brass Oil Service Company, Glencore Exploration, Supreme Jute Limited, Toliveras Petroleum Trading, Consolidated Oil Limited. These were the companies that were invited, that were investigated. Mr. Chairman, what is appalling today? The former president, former government met well, and they decided to set up a company to investigate the undeclared crude oil that have led this country to global destination, because they have been blaming the militants over the years. Yes, we do have those who are doing bunkering, but you cannot justify that the millions and billions and trillions of Nigerian resources gone to voicemail through those bunkering. The major bunkering, Mr. Chairman, are those that led this country to global destination. It will amaze you to know a very wonderful investigation conducted by the company engaged by the government then, Molecular Power System, who now engaged loans out of Houston, Texas, to investigate all vessels that left this global, that led the soil of Nigeria to global destination. To the United States alone, it was 391,141 barrels. And you have the vessel number, Mr. Chairman. You have the IMO. You have the loading date. You have the loading owners. You have the uptake owners. You have the uptake country and the numbers, the figure of barrels. They are all well stipulated here, Mr. Chairman and dear colleagues and committee. Now, this is about 51 countries investigated, but 41 concluded. Over the years, I am surprised, after several years, I am being called upon again. I am happy what you are doing, because Nigeria belongs to all of us. Nigeria is not poor. We are highly rich. But some cabal has derailed the wheel of progress of this country, where the money, the crude oil sold in the global destination, where the money went to, the account was paid into. This is 41 country. This book, I am going to give it to you to study it and look into it in-depthly, so that you will not know what is going on in Nigeria. And I further go there to tell you, this is the service agreement entered into by the federal government and the molecular power system to engage government out of the United States. Now, NNPC told us, they gave us information that in 2011, the barrel that they declared, this is their own claim, 301,770,059 barrels, 2011, with average price of $111 per barrel. Expected receipt of payment, 33,768,069,602 US dollars. That is 2011. We move further to 2012. 2012, NNPC declared 296,480,785 barrels, with the average price cut of $112. Expected receipt, $33 billion, 208,812,727 billions of dollars. They went further to tell us 2013, the barrel declared 267,120,559 barrels, with estimated average price $110.12. Amount receipt, $29 billion, not naira, 415,315,957. They now went for that to 2014. The barrel that was declared by NNPC, 270,719,119 barrels. Now, the average cost as at then was $101.01. How much receipt? $27 billion, $588,985,417. Now, we go further to CBN. This is where the problem is.
Instagram.